I'm Jason Weaver, an internet marketer, and I'd like to show you something. It all started right here at BYU, Idaho. I got to take a class that was actually required because all the other classes filled up or were taken. And from that class, Kent Lundeen taught me the basics of getting a website up, internet marketing, SEO optimization, pay-per-click, and I actually made just a teeny bit of money off of the HDMI cables and things that I was selling online, but I didn't know much and I was really scared about it. So the next quest I had was just to find a company that I could learn these basics from and spend other people's money to learn any hard mistakes. And that's exactly what I did. This was my first website, eRexburg, where the whole concept was to deliver electronics same day locally. It was definitely before its time, but I learned quite a bit being able to set up a website, running pay-per-click, taking payments. I even got some sales, and it excited me and it scared me. So basically what it did is it just made me want to learn more and put me on a journey or a search for more experience. That search brought me to a typical internet marketing agency. This agency happened to specialize in hotels, and I was able to spend $100,000 of other people's money doing SEO, pay-per-click services, the whole shebang with websites, building them. Learned quite a bit, but I quickly learned that not all hotels were 5-star hotels. A typical review would be something about the service wasn't good or the website looked great, but the building or the place wasn't as described. And so I quickly learned that it's not just the marketing, your product needs to be in alignment too, or else you're fighting an uphill battle. And the agency that you work for, good or bad, whatnot, their just goals are not in alignment with the business. They're just there for a paycheck, and that's it. And so they'll make different decisions based on that don't necessarily always do what's best for a business, and vice versa. We had no control over the product that we were working with, and so that began my search or journey to find the right product or service that I believed in, that I could represent and take my knowledge to the next level. That search brought me to a company called Monkey Bars, a company that organizes garages with amazing products and services. One that had 40 locations when I came on and was expanding rapidly and just trying to get the word out. And one of the first things that my goal was to do, what I was assigned to do when I came on board, was figure out how do we get more local business in different markets so that these amazing products and services can reach more people. A problem that most companies have. And that led me to an explosion of reading, learning, testing, going to conferences, speaking at conferences as I learned new things, running SEO, pay-per-click, social, dealing with multiple new locations coming on board a month. You'd have to have a system, to implement that, and a team that had to be grown out of that to overcome challenges in this new undertaking of where's the right places to expand, where can we get more business even if we don't have a physical presence there yet. How do we leverage multiple locations and our manufacturer relationship? We also weathered every Google algorithm update with no problem. Just not even a big deal. But really, this explosion of learning and understanding that I gained and building a team and a system to accomplish all these different challenges also had some really big problems. We had some people sell their business, move locations, and we had to keep the leads in the business still going, and we did that. And we also had, this has happened more than once, if you can believe it. We've had people come to us and say, please scale my marketing online back. And of course, we'd investigate and find out more. And the long and short of it is, they just had to, their problem used to be getting business and leads coming in the door, and now their problem is not having a strong enough system to handle all those. And I've had several clients come to me and say, no matter how great you think your business and your system is, when you throw 60 or 30 more leads at it a month, you find out where you break. And when you can do that consistently month over month and get more business coming in the door, then you can feel confident to expand, to hire that other guy, to move forward. And those are the best problems to have, not the ones finding the right customers. I learned to track everything all the way back to the source. Now it's not just an expense, it's an investment. We know, you're empowered. You know how much money you're putting in, you know how much money you're getting out. It's an investment machine. It's not just an expense. I knew that I was really on to something when I'd have former employees, and I've helped about 20 over the years so far, directly, come to me and say, after they've landed jobs at different businesses, that nobody does local internet marketing like you. Nobody does it as clean and as good and as meaningful. What happens where we're working right now is we try to spam people to the top, and every time Google comes out with a new algorithm change, all we do is rebrand our product so that it doesn't say the words that Google directly says, don't hire people to do this kind of stuff. And obviously they move on and find a better company, but that's a lot of those agencies and a lot of the companies out there that you'll run into is just cheap, crummy tactics. And I learned this the really, really hard way. Had a wonderful business, worked with, got ranking really well in their market, lots of leads and business coming in the door. And then along comes a hurricane. Okay, so less business coming in the door. And then, they see that, hey, this is working for my one business, but I have this other business, and they happen to share the same address, and I'm going to pay another company to get that going as well, because we're in-house. We work to help get them more leads in business, and we sell products. So our goals are 100% in alignment. Getting them more business means we make more money, and the things we're doing aren't going to hurt them. And then we're doing great for this particular customer, and then the company they hired to do internet marketing, because we don't do that for other companies, goes and they change everything and cause issues with that address, and then our website plummets and is taken down with them. Now we've since gotten them back to where they were, but it was a uphill battle to undo the damage that somebody that doesn't know what they're doing can do. And that's when I learned bad internet marketers can flatline your business. That, like a heartbeat, your traffic, the web presence that you have, can totally kill your business. And especially if you want to grow and you want to keep going, turning leads off the next day by having some bad internet marketing is one of the worst things that can possibly happen to you. It's not just web traffic going down and websites not showing up. This is real businesses, real employees of those businesses. These are hopes and dreams being smashed by bad internet marketing out there. And that's when I, really realized that I hate the way my industry has become. I hate the sleazy car salesy tactics that are prevalent in my industry. You know it. I know it. You can spot these guys from a mile away. They send you an email every day saying, I can get you to the top of the search engine results rankings. I noticed some things you're not doing. Just call me or email me or whatever, and $50 later, I'm gonna get you there. And the really, really sad thing about working with a company like that is not only are hopes and dreams smashed, when you think about it, you paid money to have those hopes and dreams smashed by those people. And so Google will often come out with different algorithm updates, a way to kind of have a computer figure out what's good and what's bad, and make sure their results show. And they'll name them after fun animals or zoo animals like pandas and penguins. But to these horrible internet marketers, people that smash your hopes and dreams, this is their big nightmare. Panda and Penguin came around and they targeted thin content, so websites that weren't written with real value or weren't written with locality in mind as well, for a local business, and or they went and got spammy links where link wills are like, hey, I'll share a link with you, you share a link with me. Zero values created with these relationships. They totally smashed them. And this is just a image of that panda and penguin hitting a website out there that it then smashes their website results. And to me, those different zoo animals or pandas and penguins are just fuzzy little cute creatures that my family and I would love to hang out with, to go on the front porch and take a swing with, because they're the ones fighting the battles and helping good internet marketers like myself help my clients and help my friends get the results that they deserve. So one thing for sure that I've learned is I've had to find a way to differentiate my tactics from the tactics other people are using, and not just point out a few little things. I had to find a way to really explain it and go deep. And that really led me to explaining what I do and the tactics that I use as pillars holding up a business, per se, online presence. And there's really 7 ways to take advantage of how the web really works. In 0.5 seconds, Google's going to determine if they have to show any free results to make a searcher happy. If they don't, or can show more paid results, they're going to. And so you need a solution that includes both paid online advertising, offline advertising, that drives online, as well as SEO, search engine optimizing, pay-per-click, social. You need something that takes advantage of all of those and makes it simple. And so the 7 pillars that I've used to help all my employees and business owners that I've worked with is just a way to visualize and also then allocate time and resources to tackling the different pillars and realizing that it's an ongoing battle. I did not create these. I didn't even come up with most of the tactics that I use, but I did discover them and refine them and work with them, and I'm giving that away to anybody that wants those.